Come on, Scout. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Like the title says, I'm going to build a bushcraft camp today. I don't want there to be any qualms about it. I'm right near my house. You guys saw me coming out near the shed there. I walked out about a few hundred meters or whatever, and I'm in the woods. So I have this small patch of woods in the front of my house, like I've shown you. If you haven't seen the dream home video, I show it off in there a little bit. My plan is, because it's deer, moose, open season right now, it's not very safe to be in the woods with my dog. He obviously could be mistaken for a deer. That's why I have that orange collar around his neck, but I really don't want to take the chances. And that's giving me a good opportunity to be here. Nobody's coming to my yard to do that stuff, so yeah, we're okay. So I think the whole premise behind this is just to have a place where that I can come and build and practice skills and take my daughter out, my dog, and possibly my wife and my baby over for an overnight, or just to hang out, have a picnic, have supper out here, whatever. It's nice to have. I've always wanted a patch of woods of my own, and this is it, so you can bet your butt I'm going to take advantage of it. So what we're going to do now is walk around the woods and look for an ideal spot. I do want to find a good suitable spot. I can clear any tree away I want, anything like that. I don't want to take down too many trees because there's not that many, really. This is my nice buffer from the world, and I want to keep it that way, but we're going to be building. So let's go around and look for a suitable spot. So my wife was driving down the road coming home the other day, and just around the corner from our house, a lynx came out into the road. Lynx are very, very cool animals, pretty secretive too. I've never seen one, so very cool. That just tells you some of the kind of animals around here. In this specific bush, right now that I'm in my front yard, there's deer all the time. We saw deer beds 2 days in a row, and deer tracks going through. But I also see tons of snowshoe hare tracks, squirrel, and then dog. There's lots of dog prints everywhere. Okay, so let's just be completely honest. Let's just be completely transparent and upfront, right? There is a spider on my... There's a spider. Oh, there's a spider. Do you see him? Right there. Anyways, shouldn't be a spider out right now. So this is my neighbor's yard. This is my neighbor's driveway, I should say, right here, where I'm at right now. See the driveway? House is up there. And there's Scout out near the road. Okay? So here's my bush. All in there. So, we are not in the wilderness, even though my house is pretty remote. We're not far into the wilderness. So if we walk across, I'll show you the complete width of my bush here. Now it goes longer than it does wide, because there's my shed and my garage out that way. And I'm probably about in the middle of the forest right now, of the bush right now. Then out there is my driveway, sorry. Where Scout is right now is my driveway. So, again, we're not in the middle of the wilderness, but this is mine, and I love it. Alright, after really combing these woods and looking, I've come across this spot. I think this is going to be the best spot. I'll tell you why. There's a big, strong, live, straight cedar right here that I can anchor to. And there is, can you see this one? Is this in frame? A big white pine that's also alive. I can see needles on the top, which is great. Because I do want it to stand for a while, right? I want it to be secure. So if I put it this way, the wind always comes from like a diagonal coming this way off the lake. So I'm protected from the wind. The sun rises in kind of that area, and that will be open to the shelter as well. The shelter will be open to that as well. Hey bud, I know. Go play, go on, go. Yeah, so, oh, you got your stick, eh? Don't knock over my camera. my de-limbing dog. So again, it's that big tree to that one. And in the middle I have maybe 15, 12 feet. 12 feet I'd say. But the ground is not level in the least. Like you can see, it comes up on a big hump. I believe under there is like an old dead. Here, dig, 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 dig. Yeah, it's like an old composing log. So I'll be able to get that out of there, no problem. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with this spot actually. Has a good feel to it. I think this will be home. I think this will be a camp. You see that? All right. Yeah, I guess I'll get my backpack off and start building. Start clearing away the snow. This is good. This feels good. It's like a beginning of a big undertaking type thing. I will make a series out of this, definitely. What's up, buddy? I got a little snowy Joey. Woo! Nothing like a little snow in the morning, eh? Eh? Pre-orders for the Scout knife are up right now. This knife is available through Adventure Sworn, the maker. I will definitely put the link in the description. He just posted these for sale a couple days ago. I just haven't been out to do a video. In between that, I did post an Instagram picture and sold a bunch already. There's still a bunch more able to be bought. And this is just my model. This is the Joe Robinet edition with the burlap and the orange. But you can do a complete custom. Different handle combos, different options, and it will have the Scout logo on it too. I will just kind of try and hold on to all the usable trees that I take down, or usable sized trees that I take down. That first one obviously is nothing, but that one I can definitely use for something later on. Keep them all in the same spot and then I'll have them. I will have to do a lot of maintenance, I'm sure, in here. These aren't for you. These are not for you. Keep this, make a little coffee in a bit. Cook up some bacon and stuff. Man, this is gonna make an awesome camp knife. Like, we called it the Scout, like a jack of all trades type thing, but really good camp too. Okay. I think for the most part the area is cleared off. It does seem nice and big now. Got like almost a half circle here, so very cool. Very cool. Well, as good as my dog is at digging, I think I'm gonna grab my shovel. This is just one of those cheap little folding saws everybody's got in their kit. You know where I got it. Maybe somebody might have sent it to me. I might have got it from Canadian Tire or Surplus even. It's had it in my backpack, or sorry, my basement for a long time. The cool thing about this one, it has like a pick on it. So you can like dig like that or like that. I wonder if I can have them both out. That would be ideal. Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay, that's something. Digger Joe. I'm gonna save all these little rock pieces. They'll come in handy for. No, this is a rock. Hold on. They'll come in handy for a fire pit later on. No! Scout. Oh, there's lots right here, actually. This is good. Good little score. Why is it so dark? You know what it is? What happened, I'll show you here. It's pretty cool, actually. So this is a big root, like a very large root going to that pine. And I'm not taking that out by any means, it's fine, it can stay there. But what happened was there was like this thin rock on top of it, and it grew, the root grew and expanded and popped the rock up. So I'm getting all these little fragments, like these little chip off pieces of these flat rock because of this root, which is pretty cool. When you think about it, a tree growing, I know, everybody knows that. Tree roots can mess up foundations of houses and everything. It's just kind of cool to think about how strong this is compared to rock. Yeah, this thing's loosening up already. That's all right. Ah! Oh, maybe it's not all right. Darn. Kenzie, darn. That hurt. Okay, guys, let's take a look. So this is why I never, well, you can't eat that. This is why I never bring this type of thing on a camp. Like here, it's by my house, it's fine. But like, she legit broke. It's not even fixable. Yeah, it's not like it even like can go back together or anything. Like it. Wah, wah. You know, I started out with Walmart and Canadian Tire and Sport Check gear, like stuff like that, and it worked definitely decent for me. But then when it comes time to this kind of stuff, it's like, you know, this is why I like quality stuff. This is, again, this could have been bought at the dollar store for all I know. I don't know. But anyways, lesson learned. I still have this. I might be able to mount this to a stick, a piece of wood. But anyways, this will still help me while I'm out here. I'm trying not to go back to the house for anything, right? I can go back, it's no big deal, but I brought all my food, everything with me. I'd rather just pretend. Just pretend I'm out here building the fort. He's windy. Making all that snow fall. That's kind of fun. Okay, this is really weird. I've been digging, I'm coming down far, right? And I got a bunch of roots and everything, but I'm finding charcoal, like charred pieces of wood. Where the heck did it go? This one? Yeah, like, look it, see that? The mark it makes? This is 100% charcoal, like burned wood. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I really don't understand that. This house has been here since 2000, maybe 2001. I'm sure there was nothing here before that, like built in this little woodlot. Huh. Intriguing. Intriguing. Anyway, I'm getting there. I'm still digging. There's lots of roots. I'm gonna have to definitely lay like a rock foundation for my fire pit. There's just millions of roots crisscrossing everywhere. A lot of these little ones I can get rid of. They're not a big deal. But like this one is a big one, and I don't really want to cut it out and ruin the potentially danger the tree. I don't know. Just a personal choice, but I'm going to put the rocks over top of that. Yeah, man, this is all charcoal. Look at this. This is so strange. What is this? This is so weird. It's all charcoal in there. Charred wood, I guess I should be saying. Like, strange. Strange, strange, strange. There's like, is this an old fire pit? What is happening? This is crazy. There's a bunch of rocks down there that look like they're almost like put there. Like, especially, like, I wouldn't even think anything of it if it wasn't for the char. Let's go. Dig. Dig. Good boy. Watch out. Watch out. Good dog. Good dog. Look at that. Okay. Well, it's not that weird. I guess it's just a rock, but the charcoal, man, is what... This is just all rocks under here. This is super cool. Hopefully I'll be able to reclaim these rocks and just use them for the full fire pit, like the groundwork and everything. Okay, cool. Alright, you can see there, I've cleared a pretty decent area. I've flattened it out quite a bit. That hump in the middle is no longer a hump, and I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good about the placement and the size too. Like, as you can see, man, the wind keeps pushing all the snow off the trees. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, I feel very good about the size, and maybe I'll build a different type of shelter than I'm used to. Maybe I won't build just a normal lean-to with sides or whatever. Maybe I'll try and incorporate this whole half, like a U type area, like a half circle U. I don't know, maybe I can go ridge pole, ridge pole, ridge pole, ridge pole, ridge pole, and then a bunch of wood around the sides leading up, and then a roof coming up, and have the front open with a big fire there. I think that'd be cool. That'd be a decent sized shelter to sleep a bunch of people, the family at least. Let me show you something behind you, what I do have access to, and what I haven't decided yet. Haven't made my mind up if I'm going to use it or not. I probably should. So, like I said, this house was built in 2001, and a lot of the wood was used from the property, and we moved. They moved wood from the property in order to build the house, obviously. So I have all this wood. All those are cedar logs. Yeah, I don't know. I probably will end up using some. Like, obviously there's some that are way too big to use, but I might as well, right? There's a lot of wood here, and I don't really want to take down too many decent-sized trees in the bush. Like you saw, it's not the biggest. Yeah, these are all cedar. These are white eastern cedar, eastern white cedar, Thuya occidentalis, and they are rot-resistant. I love the smell of them. It's not a true cedar, but that's the cedar we have here. So there's ones. Can you see that one? Like that size, maybe about that size around, that I can use. I might even be able to put a floor in the thing. Careful scope. Yeah, so I probably will end up using this stuff now I think about it. Why not, right? It's here. It's no good for firewood anyway. They've let it sit here. There's moss growing all on it. It's done. I tried to cut up a couple pieces of the hardwood. That's the pile next to it, and it would have to be cut and air dried for probably a good year before it was good. And plus, cedar is not the greatest in the wood stove anyway, so I do think that's what I'm going to do. It's a bonus, you know what I mean? It's a bonus that it's here. I still will use natural materials from the woods and everything, but this being here is, yeah, it's a big help. Watch out, bud. Up, up, up. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, it's fun playing with my doggy. Long piece, that one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bud. They're stuck in place, eh? Because they're been rained on and frozen. Yeah, watch out, man. Oh, I'm getting warm. It's been very warm. Oh. Gotta stop for some water, I think. Maybe I'll make up some food. No, it's falling. This used to be all brown, like blackish looking here. The snow's all covered it again almost. Alright, I am going to stop and have a coffee and some lunch. I got some bacon and eggs to cook. So I'm just going to, for now, obviously this isn't going to be the fire pit forever, but this is just today on the go kind of working type thing. I'm just going to clear a spot where there's not many big roots sticking out, and I'm going to line the ground with these small rocks, and I'll just have the fire right on top of there for today. And then later on as we go, this is going to be a work in progress big time. Like I want to come out here once a week. Oh, it's a little heart rock, I want to come out here once a week and build and add on to things and constantly improve things, and that'll do a couple things for me. That'll give me weekly content that you can rely on, that you know is going to be out. And then I'll still do my trips and my normal stuff, my bushcrafts outings and all that. But this will be my home base, and I'll be doing all sorts of skills and building new things and learning new things and just improving here. So anyways, I think it's a good plan. I'm excited to do it. And yeah, that's what I said I'd be doing once I got here, right? Putting out more content. So this will be good enough for the fire today. Remember those twigs from before? They will get used now. Scout didn't eat too many of them. So the problem in these woods that I'm starting to find out is that there's not many dead standing trees. There's a lot of dead on the ground rotten, or standing rotten, but not dead standing good. So I think I found one here. This looks to be a spruce or a balsam fir. Let's check it out. The reason I think it's dead is because it's an evergreen and there's absolutely no branches, or sorry, no needles on the top. Yeah, she's dead and seems pretty dry. So let's take this one down. Now I can definitely push that over, but let's just keep chopping. Bam, that's pretty odd. She's a hanger. We got a hanger, folks. Oh, Scout, I love your crying so much. It makes me very happy when you do that. I was joking, I don't like it at all. I actually really don't like it. You can stop. Go on, bud. This is quite brittle. Okay, because it's so brittle, I don't think I'm going to try to like scrape it, scrape the birch bark out to get fluffies. I think I'll just do one of these, just crunch it up as much as I can. Throw a spark right in there and I'm sure it'll go good. And then after that I do have these bigger, decent pieces to put on. So I think I messed up in my last video. Nick emailed me and said you messed up on the link in the description, so I really do apologize for that. It's fixed, the links to his fire steels and his Etsy shop, his other wares, but check it out. I never even really showed it up close. My focus is so screwed up. So Nick from HF Survival School made this. Super good dude. It's a big one. It's a big one. And it comes with a little hole in there so you can put a lanyard on it. Good thing I have all my fire prep ready, right? Wah, wah. Some wood on there. No one stick in it. I'll listen to my own advice. It's a hard thing to do sometimes, eh? Listen to your own advice. No joke. No joke. Put that coat back on. It's getting real warm digging all the ground up and chopping and stuff, but kind of calmed down now and cooling down. Funny how that works, eh? So I think I want to call this series, or even this shelter, The Hut. I had a shelter when I was a lot younger in Windsor, and before this whole YouTube thing. I had something called The Hut, and me and my buddy Brian would go there all the time. It's where I learned a lot of my axe comfortableness with an axe, and just a lot of outdoor stuff going on there. Not proper bushcraft skills, just outside playing in a fort type thing, which really, that's what all this is anyways. So anyways, let me know in the comments, what do you think is a good name for this? I want to call it like the series like Building the Hut, or like you know, like season 1, episode 1, Building the Hut, and then like ... searching for an area or something along those lines, you know what I mean, so I can have it all laid out properly. The hut, the fort, the shelter, the lean-to, the bushcraft base camp. A lot of those have been done. I haven't really heard the hut before, so I think that is what I'm going to go with. Let me know if you think that's a cool name or not. It's a little reminiscent for me, and I think it's a good fit for this, especially if I do that type of shelter that I was talking about, where I kind of put a ridgepole all the way around, make a half circle, and lean it all up. That is more of a hut. That's not like a lean-to by any means. So, yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to have Emerald. I'll have Emerald in a couple videos out here doing it with me. They're not going to be hour-long videos, maybe half-hour-long videos, but regular content, right? Sprinkled in my trips, my winter camping, and other stuff. I'm going to be doing a scotch tasting soon, a scotch tasting video. I watched a video from PewDiePie. I know it sounds weird, but if you haven't watched him lately, don't knock it. He's not a bad dude at all. He's actually one of the better ones. Anyways, about a year ago, we did a scotch tasting video, and I thought it was really cool, so I'm going to do one too. I bought 5 bottles of scotch. So me and the neighbor are going to film it, obviously, and yeah, that should be pretty cool. I think scotch is a woodsman's drink just as much as anything else. You know, nice and smoky, peaty, Scotty. I got no Japanese scotches, only Scottish scotches, Scottish whiskeys, single malts maybe. Not really sure. Not really sure. But I will do my research, and I will have the correct phrases for the scotches. Hello. She's such a trip. Hey, sweetie. Winter's a Pyrenees mix. She's about 9 months. She's a good dog. Scout loves her. Loves her. They're best friends. Winter, what you doing? Go here. Go here. Good boy. Go here. Go here. What are you doing? Why are you doing that, Scout? He never acts like that with her. Good boy. It's okay. Go on. See the avoidance now? So that wasn't anything bad. That was just him telling her to kind of back off. Right now he's not feeling it, but I think it's because we're out here and I'm about to cook. I got that fire going, he knows. And it might even just be a feeling too, like he's never had a dog roll up on him in camp before, so who knows, but usually she's like the boss of him, pushing him around, herding him, everything, so they get along really well. Winter is not Scout's old friend. Again, if you watched that Dream Home video, I would have explained a little bit more. Well, Whiskey is his old friend, and Whiskey does not like him anymore. Whiskey growls at him, and she's very ornery, so anyways, Whiskey's little sister Winter and Scout are friends, so that's good. It's really good. Actually, he's gonna live a lot longer out here. I know it. He has a spring in his step. He's not cooped up. He's out here with me all the time. He's out here with the dogs all the time. Even when we're in the house, he's just out roaming around. It's fine. There's no traffic at all, and like right now, because of the season it is, I try to keep him near me or indoors a bit. But anyways, that's only for a couple weeks. So yes, I do have my titanium heavy cover canteen out here, and a zebra. I didn't know what I was going to do when I came out. I thought I might make a little pot hanger and stuff. And well, as much as I do like the heavy cover, I really like it for its lightweight. It's very, very tough, and it looks cool. I just really like using it. It doesn't hang well. You can rig it up so it hangs, but it's not easy to hang. Like, it doesn't have a bail like this. So, but that said, I'm not even going to hang this now because I've been so long-winded, and I probably already will have an hour video on this one. I'm just going to put it on here. And the reason I'm not using the canteen for that is because this has a wider base. That's purely it. I want to get some water boiled up, and then I'll have a coffee going, and then I'll be able to cook once these flames die down into coals. While my water's heating up here, I want to put this rock on the fire as well. Just start warming it up, and that's how I'm going to cook my bacon. Just put her there, get it gradually warm, and then once this boils, I don't even need to really wait till it goes down to coals. I can just kind of put the rock right on top, get it hot as... Oh, there's Whiskey. Get it hot, and then start cooking bacon. I'll show you Whiskey. A bunch of doggo friends today. Hey, Whiskey. Hey, girl. She's showing her age, this one. She's the same age as Scout, believe it or not. Hello. Hello, Tubby. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. Whiskey, what are you doing? Come here. Come here, Wiggy. Come here, Wiggy. This dog is a trip. Look at her little tail, her little wiry tail. Who's a good girl? What are you straight eating snow? What are you doing? Is that dirt? You're eating dirt. It's not food. That water's ready. And as you can see, I've dropped that rock down. She's probably piping hot, I'm sure. Scout, yes, I'll get you some bacon. Don't worry, bud. So I got quite a bit actually here. Be able to cook some decent amount of bacon. It's a little long. Maybe I'll only be able to put in a couple pieces at a time. Oh, come on. Ah! No! 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 Don't do it! All right. That's got to come off. That's got to come off for a minute and way too hot. Oh my goodness. A heart attack out here. He's still cooking on there, man. Now is probably a good time to take a break on that and make my Jiva coffee. These clips on the Zebra make it a lot easier to pour. I think the Firebox stove sells them. Could be wrong about that. Alright, make a nice little cup in there. Actually, that's going to be strong, isn't it? That's going to be really strong. That's going to be quite strong. Maybe I do this instead. Let it dissolve in there and then pour it in, huh? Old Joe? Stick with me, boys and girls. Scout, your foot's kind of close to the fire, dude. Like, are you cold, or you should probably move your foot, man. Scout, what are you doing? Move your foot. Look at you. You're burning your foot. Dude. I'll give you some bacon. Calm down. All right. This is much better now. Okay. Forget I said anything. This temperature is a better temperature for cooking bacon. Everything's working out now. I'll try to get these off here so I don't put fresh bacon on here at the same time. Cook these up. And I don't want to get bacon dank on them. Ooh, she's still piping hot. It's good. Haven't had one of these probably since the last time I did on video. This is my Soul of Siberia Kuksa. I really like it. This is the one I brought on my 10-day alone journey. Ah, very good. Check him out on Instagram. Soul of Siberia. Did that scare you, bud? He took off. The bacon grease just lit up. Anyway, Soul of Siberia. That's his little emblem there. I like it. I like it a lot. This time of year, I like to change up my gear. You know, in the summertime, it's like, even into early fall, it's like a lightweight backpacking, canoeing type gear. But right now, until the spring, I like heavier wooden campier type stuff. I like the fact that I'm so close to my house. I can bring out heavy stuff. Excuse me. I can bring out a cast iron Dutch oven if I want to. I can bring out a big old grill, like a permanent grill that I leave out here, and just make it comfortable and easy out here, right? Like have a fun place to go instead of roughing it all the time. What a novel idea. What a novel idea. So again, another thing I have to rethink is the placement of the door. Of the shelter, because like I said, the wind always comes off the lake in like a 45 degree this way, but right now and all day today, that smoke, it's when the snow hits it, it flames up. The grease flames up. That's crazy. Here, bud. Oh boy. The snow and the wind has all been coming in like this, right in the direction of the shelter. Although right now it's parallel, which is exactly what I want. So, who knows? I'll have to watch it for a couple days and see like the main direction. But I got time. You know what I mean? That's fine. Well, I'll probably wrap the video up here. I got stuff to do today. Emerald's gonna be done school soon, and I have to go get her. We're gonna pick her up today and do some stuff with her. So, no, I already gave you some. Back up. So it was a nice day out. I know I didn't get a lot accomplished on the shelter build at all, but I knew I wasn't going to. That wasn't the intention of today. Today's intention was to come out, just figure out the spot, kind of like secure the spot in my head and on land. Now that I've cleared all this area out, I do want to use it. It has a good feel to it. I like the shape. Buddy, come on. Goodbye. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to. That was the whole thing. I just wanted to come out and spend the day out with the dog, secure a spot, and feel good about it. So I will probably bring some of those logs over before I'm done, just so it has a better look to it. Even when Emerald comes home, I can show her a little bit more as to what I've started. I hope you guys are into this. I hope you guys want to see this series. I hope that it's something, yeah, that you'll enjoy. It's a little bit different, you know what I mean? I understand it's not some crazy wilderness adventure. I get it. But does it always have to be? I hope not. You know what I mean? I hope to do some videos around the house. But wilderness camping is my bread and butter. It's my favorite thing to do, and it's what people expect. I'm going to keep doing it, you know what I mean? But like I've been saying, I'm trying to add more. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm re-energized. You know what I mean? There was a point there, guys, where I was like, I've heard other YouTubers talk about it too. It's just like you get burnt out. You get like, what am I going to do next? I've already done this all 100 times. You guys have seen me camp, blah, 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 blah. Just feelings of like, is this even anything? But I'm happy to say that that's gone, you know what I mean? And that's been gone since probably a month or two before we moved. Just because it was real. I knew we were moving up here, and guys, I used to have to drive so much. Like, I'm not joking, like so much. Like, if I would go do, I know I've said this before too, but if I would go do an overnighter, it would be a 3-night thing at least, or maybe a 2-night thing, but mainly 3 nights, and then coming home, because I had to drive so far, right? And I didn't want to start the trip after driving all night and not sleeping, or start the trip at night, you know what I mean? So I would have to stay at a place. I have to stay at a hotel, or I would have to stay at a buddy's house or camp beforehand. Lots of time away from family. I would have to drive there. I would have to do that. I would have to drive back, and then I would have to edit. And as much as I love it, and as much as I'm like super happy in my position, I was, you know what I mean, still, and like the money's good, all that stuff. It was like, at what point, where's the breaking point? I can't keep doing this. Like, I can't keep being gone from my family and then home editing for 2 days and then leaving again. It was like this vicious cycle, right? Like, it was like never home. So we had a baby too. Anyways, finalizing on this house and knowing we were going to move up here and then coming up here has greatly re-energized me, and yeah, I'm very happy for it. So hope it's coming through in the videos, and I hope you guys want to see more videos from me. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let's have a little bit of discussion. I'll get in the comments on this one a little bit more, and yeah, thanks guys. So tune in next week for part 2, and in between that, there might even be there is going to be, I'm going camping. There's going to be a good camping video. So, lots of stuff to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye. That's weird. That's weird. That's a good one there. Alright guys, tune in next week for some actual building.